Okay, that is going now. And there's Twitch. Okay. All right. And now we should be all good. Get started. Hey, Hazard. You might have to restart our game though. I just realized. Forgot I was playing Battlefield last night with some friends on my birthday, and that requires me to I'm gonna disconnect my flight setup. Just realized that. How are you doing, Hazard? There we go. All right, so now we should be launched again and be just fine. We'll get back into that Ionis Jericho lobby. All right. It's going all right, Drift. Good to see you. All right. Okay, back in. What's on the agenda today? I still want to really try and get the Foundation Festival skin. Because I'm sure it's just silver and teal, but I want it. I want it bad. So, did I just close that? Oh, that would have misclick. Hold on, here we go. Foundation Festival. We're gonna go live. We're gonna get back on the English language because the language trick didn't work, right? But and I'm just gonna hope that if I'm just available today, I'll get one. But I think what isn't helping me is the fact that I'm having I don't do a lot on Spectrum. Like I have like a base icon and stuff. Should be too hard? I don't know. I've been trying for the past 3 or 4 live streams and nobody's signed up. It is not that people haven't tried to, it's that people aren't finding me. So we're up available again here. But yeah. Hey Big Sponge, good to see you, man. That's why we do our stream earlier on Saturday. Because I'm not working, and it lets me reach more people. There's a bug about that. Oh, of course there's a bug. Star Citizen and bugs? What? Drift. You finally found it, figured out how, huh? Okay. That's funny. We've been trying for a while. All right, Drift, fuck it. Off in free flight. Oh my god, let's see. Map. Ionis Jericho. Yeah, so we were trying. They couldn't find me at all. We were trying in different languages that were like not very populated to try and get my name to pop up. Never did. Well, so Drift is already somebody who I trained a little bit for our org. He's now one of the best pilots in that org. I'm very happy with him. He's practiced so hard. He's tried so hard. I'm very happy with that. He gets a lot of action too. Get in there. But yeah. Lightning Stead just shooting at me for some reason. Normally I play the shield game. Lightning's a very good pilot. So that's a rough first fight of the night. He's just hard to hit in that arrow. He knows very well how to just tweak those shots. So for my warm-up fight, not super great, but he was very insistent that I fight him first. So we oblige. From rushing me on spawn and shooting me. But yeah, he's a very good arrow pilot. I think I've beaten him once, and that was in the ballistic meta. Good fight. Put the link in the Discord. I can use light fighters. I'm too used to heavy. All right. Then let's let's get going. Hey Aries, good to see you. I'm gonna put stuff in the Spectrum chat just because I think that's part of it. All right. Let me hop into the Discord. And then we can go over here to channel controls. And yeah. Okay, there we go. Hey, dude.
What up, man?
What do you want to fly? Do you want to fly the Arrow, the Gladius? What do you have for light fighters?
I was gonna rent something, just Ox variant or something.
All right, then do a Gladius.
The Gladius.
Let me turn down the music a bit here. All right. And swap this.
Turn down your stream because
Yeah. Yeah, double voice is probably going to be a little annoying.
It's all good.
All right. We should be on push to talk now, so we should be able to yap at stream and fill things in and not do that. All right, there we go.
It doesn't bring it up. Even though I selected it. Nice.
Yeah, Arena Commander B. Arena Commander.
So all I have now is just my heavy fighters. I corrected it.
Heck yeah. You serious?
Try and join you. Actually, try something else real quick.
We might want to go to a public lobby because it seems like this was just a brawl. I literally spawn in and there's an M80 shooting at me with sea cannons.
Sounds like me, but not me. I've crafted C's and crafted DB5s on mine now for PU. See how that does.
Yeah, that was a cancerous lobby. Alright. We'll go to custom.
Now I got it.
Free fly and alright, friends. Oh, I've got the friends list bug. 1 second.
Now you're chilling.
Please tell me this is for gay sex.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too early for that.
No, this is for some fighter training, and it will also live on stream. So,
Wow.
no, it's okay.
Wow, dick face just.
I'm out here just actively
up in a-
demonetizing this league.
Right.
You can put him in basically one of those whatchamacallit sections. I can't remember what they do with it.
Adult only or what?
I'm gonna take my M80 out and just start screwing this guy. That was annoying.
All right, there we go. Using that lobby earlier, yeah, it's kind of cancerous, right? Briefing in an M80 with how strong they are right now is pretty rough. I mean, I could pull out a Talon to deal with him, I guess.
Come back to that server. Let's go beat up on this M80 guy. 'Cause he just
All right.
spawned in.
Yeah. Let me pull out my Talon because lasers do not work on the M80.
Argus. X Argus.
And let's...
He's intercepted fighting. Yeah, Gladius has something to do, Jackson.
No, the Gladius ain't gonna do shit against him, sadly.
Yeah, he's right. DBs.
What's the like if I was running ship shot, I just been running my M80 with the deadbolts, and then you put a C7 there.
Yeah, the meta fighter right now is a Talon, closely followed by the Hornet series, and of course M80 is still good because anything in size 1 through 3 is basically needs to be laser now, so the M80 is basically immune to those.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But yep. We're trying to do some stuff for the Foundation Festival. We're doing a free flight, and of course there's an M80 just griefing in here.
How fast the M80 is.
Hi, Sheriff. Hi, Calvin. We explain why lasers don't work in the M80. Yeah, it's simple. It's very fast, so it can escape from. It can escape from fighters who are pressuring it pretty easily. It has 2 size 2 shield generators, not 1, which is a lot of laser health to get through. And if you don't fully end the shield, if you don't fully bring it down, it's only a 4.3 second for it to fully recharge, where it doesn't need to be damaged. And so, especially when they're doing this, and they're just flying around, briefing you, peppering you with ballistics. Yeah, they're a huge pain in the dick here.
So
No.
Tried to lead turn in, but I failed there. But yeah, they're quite with the nerf. Right now I'm flying the Talon just to try and deal with this griefer, but what I was going to do was fly the Gladius with him and go over light fighter basics. But this guy is frustrating. Honestly, Bosa, get your own M80.
I'm about to do here in a second. Even though I don't have deadbolts or Cs.
Oh well, if you got lasers, don't even bother.
Well, no, my M80 has, I think, 80s.
You cracked his armor now, so now like shredders would work, but this guy is being a real cunt bag.
Yeah, he looks like what he expected.
I mean, he's not killing any of us now. He's just wasting all of our time.
Well, you're saying if we back off him, he's just gonna come back at us as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's no boost in this Gladius.
You're used to interceptors where they have a ton and ton of boost. Fighters usually only have a few seconds of it. You got to use it very, very well.
Very sparingly.
Oh, pretty much only when you're in the knife. I caught him with a nav merge, but he got away again. He's very red now.
Yeah.
Are you live streaming or do you edit this?
No, we're live streaming.
No, it's good.
Yeah, Twitch and YouTube. Oh, I was not paying attention there. Ugh. Come on, come on.
Come back towards me now. Oh, there he is.
Oh, damn it. I hate missiles right now. It's so frustrating. Fighting the enemies probably had P-51 pilots felt fighting the ME-2 for the first time. I don't know, at least then if they shot it, it would die, right?
I shall return.
Alright, have a good one.
Clean, get yourself.
Yeah, have a good one, man.
Oh, he dipped out again.
Yep, he's just nav running now. He's literally just trying to waste all our time.
Yeah.
That's his entire goal. We should honestly just find a or a different server or just do a private one.
Oh, he's coming back.
We'll see if he makes it. Cause he's out of sim range.
So am I.
I think I might die to sim range too. Oh, I just barely made it in.
Self-destructed.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's all right. He's a loser. Let's go and do a private lobby.
We're debating what sounds good for food today.
But yeah,
I have no idea what to eat.
all right. Free flight. We're going to do custom. I did see Aries joined in that lobby. He's one of the viewers that usually joins in. Oh, he says he thinks that guy was free for net or something, but I don't know. I just think he's
He wasn't. I don't think he was.
yeah. I think he's just a jerk. All right, invite to lobby party. All right.
There he goes.
So we'll just do a quick refresher on the fighter stuff because it's been a while since I've done one of the big trainings. But what in general do you struggle with most when you're flying the light fighters?
I just don't fly light fighters. Is why usually I'm always in like the heavier ships.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I never flew light fighters, so I just kind of wear small birds. I kind of want to try and hit on those, see if I can be halfway decent or not. I just stay with big fighters.
Sure. Yeah, no worries. Alright. Maybe I'll go off push to talk while I'm doing the explanation, just because having to hold my sticks to talk to him isn't always super nice. So we're gonna get over here. Let me move my kitty.
Stock Gladius too.
Yeah, no worries. We won't just be dueling, and I won't be mollywopping you, so that should be okay. So, Oh. And you are twin stick with your Soul R3s or Soul R2s? Soul R2s, yeah. Okay, I turned off push to talk. There we go. That'll be a little easier for me to chat with you. Okay. So, obviously, you know, you've been to my first big training session, so you know all of the basics about, you know, what weapon choice and things like that, and ranges. The important thing in the light fighters is still this is the same important thing as everything else. It's aim. Aim is the primary, most important thing you have to be good at. And luckily, the light fighters do have a very good nose response. So they are some of the easiest ones to get that really good aim with, because you know, tracking the pip is not particularly hard here, right? So typically you're going to want to favor high rate of fire weaponry, or if you're not as good at aiming, so things like the Panthers, the Attritions, the NDBs, because those are going to give you more hits on target. And then if you need even more from that, you can enable staggered fire, which will once again spread out your shots more and fill more of the space, right? So what's also important to remember is your distances, right? So I already see you're back strafing a bit away from me, and so there we go. The rule of halves doesn't matter as much anymore, but the ballistic meta has really trained people out of it, and that is where, once again, your effective range starts at half your projectile velocity. So really, we should only be shooting until 700, and then full magging around 300 with these types of weapons that we have on right now. Now, as when it comes to rolling and stuff, you don't want to just roll the roll. Like doing this for no reason ain't gonna help me right here, right? But all this is doing is making it harder for me to aim. So we only roll to keep in the binary circle. And so remember, the binary circle is pip above their ship, and wing you upside down to me upside down to you. So as we do this and we attack the wing and stuff like this, we're just keeping that staying up there. No, never precision mode. Literally never. Also, if you can stop shooting me so I can explain things to you.
See if I can follow you as well.
No worries, no worries. But it's really loud, so I'm talking over your gunfire hitting me. No, it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, so once again, so we're only really roll matching. So like, for example, if I go over here, you're gonna want to roll to match me, and just stay in that binary. Now, the opposite movement of that is when we do what's called attacking the wing, which is our primary both offensive and defensive measure. So, but right now, we're working on keeping yourself roll match with me, because right now you're off center. There we go. Yeah. Once again, this is where we want to keep. So even if I'm over here, we keep that. If I'm over here. Oh, see, right there, it took you a while to get back into that, and I could have pushed in and taken advantage of that. So, for example, here, just flip over for me. Now I can use this to get advantage, and I can get under you here, where it's really hard for you to actually come back, and that gives me 2 or 3 seconds of free gun time, right? So you always want to make sure you're pitching up on the target. That's the most important thing you can keep in a fighter, is make sure your pitch aim is perfect. Now that's when we're in this close fight. If I back out a bit, and let's say we're around this range, it doesn't really matter pitch aim, because even if I start going down, here, I'll get a little closer than that, just so that way we have some pip. Yeah, you start going down, you can just still pitch down and trace my dot. So right here, you shouldn't roll a whole lot. You should just focus on following the dot, aiming, hitting it, right? And then once we get into about this 300-meter range, that's when you start to roll match me right here, and that's where we start the sort of the knife. So, do you have head tracking? Okay, so then you're going to want to try and keep it at that 300-meter range. You're not going to want to let them get much closer than that. So, going back into your heavy fighters training, we can bicord. Do you remember what bicording is?
I don't know.
That's where you're doing either a down or a back strafe with a side strafe.
Okay.
So, you know, bicord is two different inputs, right? And why that is because that will give you your higher G number. So if you just come to a stop, and you just come to a full stop, and then if you just backstrafe and look at your G number, in the Gladius, I'm getting 4.2 Gs on backstrafe, right? That's not very fast. We're gonna do this up again, then go and just do a side strafe once you're fully stopped. You should see 10 Gs in the Gladius.
Yeah.
So that's a lot faster to the side. Now when you do back and side,
You get 9.
you're going. I'm still getting 10. Yeah. So it all depends on how much energy you still have left. Maybe you started a little bit before you fully stop moving. But basically, it lets you get a higher G number while still traveling in a rearward direction. And also, that's backstrafe. But in a binary circle, we want downstrafe, because downstrafe is what creates distance. So it's the same thing, but doing those combines those inputs. So that's also really good for heavy fighter. But it also means if you see me coming in and trying to knife fight you, you can use those to slip out and keep your range. So for example, if I'm like coming in here, start doing it, do it, and you're staying in front of me. You see that? I didn't actually fully cross out, exit your screen there. Now you don't want to hold that for too long, because you also want to stay inside that 300 meter per second, sorry, that 300 meter range, because that's where our weapons are most effective right now. That's where we can just full mag. But you want to keep this and not let me get in like here, where I can start to knife you and get a positional win. It's really hard to fight in the knife when you don't have head tracking, because it's so hard to actually follow what their ship is doing. Sure, you have that little marker saying what direction they are, but you can't see the stance of their ship. You can't see where they're rolling, what they're about to do next, right? So using that bicord to keep the fight in that 300 meter range is going to be your goal, and then from there it's an aim trade. And
I can VR again.
right, exactly. VR is great for this. And so you should eventually learn the knife fight. It's really fun and very powerful when both parties do it, and the next flight model will be more knife fight focused, because we're going to have a lot less backwards movement authority with the shape of the speed wall. But for right now, this is kind of your goal, is to keep this exact range, this 300 to 400 meter range, and then just we're into an aim trade. So how do you dodge? Well, you start with the attacking the wing. So just strafe to one side, and then roll your pip to keep your pip above me. So only roll to keep the pip above the ship, and then just hold the side strafe. You're not quite doing it. Are you in yaw right now?
Yeah.
Don't be in yaw. Don't be in yaw. Roll to keep the binary circle. Yep. There you go. That's doing it. And if for those of you watching on the stream, you see how he very quickly radiused my aim. And so if I'm just tracking him and I'm not keeping in roll match with him, he's going to very quickly outrate me. So while you're doing that, try to get closer. So side strafe, roll, and up strafe to get closer. Yeah. Oh, don't overroll. Only roll to keep my pip above my box and you pitching up. So right now you're not correct. You're not correct. There you go. Now, straight to one side.
I have straight from one side. I see what you mean now.
Yeah, there you go. And so if I just yaw into him, I'm gonna lose that fight every time. So
Okay, stop using yaw so much.
yeah, don't use yaw ever. Like you can use it a little bit. Like if I'm like off here, just like off your nose like this, I can yaw like that, right? But don't fight in yaw. Fighting in yaw will get you killed every time. And this matters a lot in light fighters, because you're not going to have any good shields or good armor to make up for that mistake. They're just going to take damage. But if you can stop fighting in yaw, you will outturn every other fighter in the game, and then it doesn't matter if you don't have shields or armor, because you won't get hit. So what I'm trying to teach you now, this attacking the wing maneuver, is both defensive and offensive, because it actually is really hard for me to track you while we're doing it. But you're right now. I think we need to focus on your role matching. I think I may have been a little too far out because you're still having issues staying in the binary. So let's just orbit each other, and all I want you to do is keep in the binary, keep to where my pip is above my box, and you're always just pitching up onto me. I'm gonna change positions, and you're gonna match me.
So he's using Yaw as well, so he keeps diverting back to it.
Yeah, Yaw will get you killed. Even on the MA, the other things is it's still a faster rate in pitch. Oh, overrolled. I would rather you underroll than overroll. Just try and go a little slower on that, and then just make sure you match me here.
That's why I wish these souls you could actually adjust the tension on it because it's like one or the other.
Are you using twist to roll?
No.
What is your roll axis?
Just on an axis.
So it's on like an x-axis?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your yaw axis?
That's a twist.
Wow. Okay.
You use twist to roll your.
I use twist to roll because aim is way more important than so. Okay, let's talk about that actually. Why do I use twist to roll? Because my right stick, my entire job of my right stick is pointing my nose. So I my X is my yaw, my Y is my pitch, and that's not like a regular fighter, but what that is like a joystick on a controller. We're in a very aim focused meta, right? So I have the exact same inputs to go left as to go up. So if I'm tracking a pip, I have the exact same fidelity and the exact same inputs to track a pip for all those minute changes that someone might do, right? Just by moving that without any twisting at all. And there's what's called fidelity in axes. Fidelity is not the quality of the axes, it's how much travel it has. All right, so right now my X and Y have the same fidelity because they have the same travel left and right, up and down. Whereas the twist is a much shorter, much lower fidelity axis. Not lower quality, not worse sensor, but you move less to twist. So you have less control over your input going in on there, right? So
I think it's actually like flying planes is why so I'm used to like
yeah.
being the way it is.
No, absolutely. But remember, we're not flying a plane, we're flying a very fictional spaceship in a very aim-focused meta. If it's how you have it and it's how you're used to it, changing it probably won't help you quickly because you have to overcome a lot of muscle memory for that. But almost everyone who flies sticks will fly with X and Y on their right stick, being just pointing to you why I do it my way.
No, that's perfectly fair.
Yeah.
I understand. Everybody's weird at some point in time.
Yeah. I got my control scheme from back when Avenger 1 was still streaming and stuff. That was his control scheme. So his pedals are forward and back. His roll is on his left hand twist. His right stick is only pointing his nose. And then the X and Y on my left stick is all of my strays. But yeah, so yeah, Twitch seems to be having issues according to chat.
Yeah, Twitch is lagging on and off. This is Twitch being Twitch sometimes. Oh, you're back.
Interesting. Okay. I guess for right now I'll just rock it and hope it gets better. But otherwise I may need to look at that. But yeah, so
My thing is I should get used to not using the yaw. That's my thing.
I mean, you use it, but you only use it a little bit. Like right now, if I'm like just a little bit off your nose, you would yaw just a little bit onto it. But what you don't want to do is rate in yaw. You don't want to be turning max turn rate in yaw because that's slower, right? So what we don't want to do ever is fully max out yaw because that is the slowest we can possibly turn in our fighters. There are exceptions to that. There's like the Mirai series and the Alien. Some of the alien ships are matched pitch in yaw, but they're usually still slower than just the Gladius or the human fighters in pure pitch. YouTube's buffering a bunch too. All right, so I have a stream issue.
Maybe it's internet.
It could be. I'm on new software. I don't really know where to look. Bro, shoot at me while I'm looking somewhere else. I see you. I see you.
That's my only chance I have.
I don't know where to see my. Oh, here we go. What if I lower my bitrate? Can I lower my bitrate midstream on this software?
Oh, you're chilling.
I definitely see it struggling at times.
Usually on Twitch, there's a bar in the very top where it shows like your stream stuff. I can't remember what it's called. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm on my new software. Okay, so that should lower that and hopefully make it a bit more stable. Well, the stream will be a bit blockier, but we should be good on that front. All right. How's it going, Nostradamus? We're just doing some training for the Foundation Festival with a totally legit and totally organically done thing, and that was not in any way my org member here helping me out to get a skin.
There's a test to test everything.
Yeah, exactly. So we're giving him some light fighter advice, and we just had a tangent on control scheme. Which, like I said, control scheme doesn't matter if you're good with it, but like I said, why I have my stuff on X and Y is because it's the exact same axis, the exact same movement. Like to do a 45-degree turn is just very simple instead of kind of a two-step thing. But all right. So once again, the most important thing to do in the binary is to keep yourself roll matched, because once again, if I kind of get here and get you into yaw, I'm going to start out turning you. And if I start out turning you, that's where I can get a positional win, where I can get on your wing, where I'm shooting you and you can't even shoot me. Your goal is to keep it to where either we're both shooting each other or you have that positional win. And that's where that strafe move comes from. So if you just stand still, I'll show you what it looks like to have it done to you, and you'll see why it's kind of hard to follow here. So. You should look at me though. You should look at me. Sorry, I should clarify that. I'm just saying, don't fly, but you can pitch at me, and you can look at me. Yeah. So then I'll switch to the sides. So it's a pretty good move because it forces you to do a lot of different things to try and keep up with me while I'm pushing in, and if you don't counter it, it can be very hard for you to actually stay on and to stay in pure pitch. And especially if I get like right there, I can win a few seconds. That's what the light fighter fight is you're trying to win a few seconds where you're getting damage on and they aren't. Whether it's to better aim, and right now we're just out here and I'm just going to be doing that move and you just can't hit me and I'm hitting you, or vice versa, by getting to a spot over you, a positional win, where I get to outrate you and then get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're back on me, right? Because it's a damage race. It's whoever gets to that, that number first, and those small wins all add up. So aim is still the most important thing, and then the second most important thing is learning how to do the attacking the wings. That's both your offense and defense. What it isn't doing though is just wiggling randomly to try and stop the pit from being hit, because if you try to be overly evasive, you're just going to make it harder for yourself to aim. And sure, maybe he'll miss you more, but if he's focusing on aiming and you're focusing on dodging, eventually he will kill you.
That's true. That makes sense.
right? So I don't think dueling a whole lot will help you a ton, at least not against me. But there are other people in here who are also learning like areas and other stuff, and we can go back to a public one and you can just try to practice a bit, and unless you want to go.
I mean,
I don't yeah, I don't think that would help you a ton.
no, it's not gonna help me with it. Fuck it.
All right. Well, I mean, you got some damage on me earlier, so maybe that will matter. Before you just mollywop me. Right there, that was me outrating you, because you and then just for a little bit, but that means I got above you on a turn rate. And this is a positional win. Every time you kind of lose me, that's more points I get on the field. There was also a weapon diff, but yes. Yeah, you're winning stock. I have attritions and FRs. That was in no way a representative fight, but you know, that's how it goes.
Yeah, we get back to radio lobby.
Thank you for following, Edgar. All right, yeah, let's go back to a public lobby. Let's get some people in here. So yeah, Ares would be a good one for you to fight. Aeonix would be a good one for you to fight, or just any other random in there that's not super correct. All right. And then what would be cool,
If you just go lobby, just join on you then.
yeah, is, and you don't have to, but if you did, it would be cool if you would record some of your fights and then let me watch them, and then we can give you pointers there.
I have no way of doing that.
Gotcha. All right.
At least not now. I need to do that in the future.
Hey, Sil, good to see you. All right, and so let's get back into it. But yeah, there you go. There was the one-on-one. Now, how do we mark that? Because that was pretty simple, because Boza has already gone through my big main PvP training course where I talk about everything. So we were kind of just hyper focusing on one thing there. Yeah. Let's see. Dreadlord and the Basher. Let's do it here. A Ballistic Basher, ooh. I think there's a Sword Basher too. There's some lag coming in. How's the stream, guys? Is the stream still buffering and lagging?
That's pretty good, actually.
Okay.
I'm just peeking over at the time.
No worries. So I think Dread here is focusing a bit too much on trying to be evasive, but he's over-rolling and not actually creating any meaningful deflection. Which is why I'm getting a lot of hits on. Good fight. All right. There's a reset. YouTube's fine too. Awesome. I appreciate that, Nostra. That's how I really said I really should make an effort to practice dogfighting myself. Yeah, that's how you get better, right? Like they always say, you know, in Sources and PvP, you owe the game 1,000 deaths, right? You're gonna get your ass kicked 1,000 times in a row, and you can either do that in the PU really slow over a bunch of random gank sessions, or trying to do missions, or trying to bounty hunt, or you can get them done practicing out in arena community that has a really high fights per minute, and you can start learning stuff, right? Working with a trainer, getting your ass kicked in here, and then slowly improving is the way we all started. Heck, I didn't even work with a trainer to start with, and I was super slow when I was getting started. I was just jumping into a mode called Battle Royale back in the day, which was basically just a big free-for-all. So, are there any Foundation Festival training rewards? Yes, there are skins. So that's why we were just helping out Drift with space combat there and light fighter stuff, was because in theory that should get me a Gladius skin, which of course Gladius is my favorite ship, but I train anyways, so I offer tons of advice usually. Like I said, Drift is somebody who I've already worked with because he's in my org. He's a really good pilot too, it's just he doesn't focus on light fighters. You are in the org?
In the org, yes.
Yeah. And you're holding your own against Ares here. This is funny though. I'm seeing you guys both sit at range and spin. Good fight.
Good job.
Yeah, so now what you need to work on is not necessarily knife fighting, but still closing the distance and getting a positional win. Because that's when you can really stay alive a lot longer versus just the aim duel. If you just get shots on them and they can't shoot back, right? But for right now, fight your fights, win your fights as you will, and then ask for advice as you start to struggle. But yeah, there's gonna be people in here that are better than me and stuff too, so don't feel bad about losing. I tried to get the Battle Royale too. I got Seal Club for a couple hours, eventually got annoyed with this, used the whole and quit the game. Oof, yeah. When you come into PvP to learn, you gotta come in knowing that you are a very small fish in a very big pond. You can't enter PvP with any ego. Because it is such a high skill ceiling game, even after they lowered it, that there's always someone better than you. Let's try Bart here. Bart, that's a duel, sir. You're not interrupt the duel, Bart. He knows. Oh, this guy coming in here as well. Super go. Looks like there's a little ganker group in here as well.
What the heck is just now? Really good.
There's a right shift. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what value it has in the game anymore. I guess if you were in cruise control and you wanted to hold a line or something, but... Okay, there's Bart. Where did the other one go? Thank you for following SoCal Misfit. I was still playing Coupled through all this too. No idea what I was doing. Yeah, no, Coupled is suicide.
Yeah, this is rough.
Ares is on his way, man. He's kind of like you, where he's you know, trying to learn and trying to improve. And light fighters are really fun once you start getting good with them, because the knife, the positional fight is really fun when you get two high skill ones going. It's so punishing. It will not tolerate any mistakes. You'll just die, right?
Is there a freaking Polaris in here now too?
That could have been why my FPS just dropped. That would be really annoying.
They got Polaris.
Yep,
Yep.
it did. Why the Polaris, bro? Yeah, that's super BM, by the way, guys. Do not come in the free flight and spawn a large ship. Oh, he's already fighting. That's an interesting loadout on that Hornet. It's attritions on the wings, the like Love Seeker turret, and I can't tell. I think there might be end cannons on the nose. Yeah, that was a weird Hornet. I'm gonna fly out to 2K to give him a fair fight here. That's what we do against heavy fighters and stuff. Usually in the match guys, though, I really like to do an instant turn because you get into the knife quicker. Trade position, shield for position on this right here. Force him to come out slewing out. Almost had a touch there. Once again, trade shield for position. Then can we hold it? Ooh, let's not crash. Stay on him, stay on him, stay on him. Honestly, that might be good training for you, is to put this one into a heavy fighter, and then you work to on your attacking the wing and trading your shield to get over him. That might be a good way of working you into doing it with another fighter. Ooh, and he crashed into me with that up strafe, which is a really good move on the heavy fighter's part because they can sustain that. Knocked off part of me there. Gotta get some shields back so I can do that trade in again. Oh, good fight, Norzak. Alrighty.
Another heavy fighter joined. I was such pride of that.
Norzak was pretty decent. He was good at using that up strafe to make my life problematic. But let's see. They're blue. And a Hornet. Probably a meta Hornet, I would assume. Should be a hard fight. Oh. It is a meta Hornet. Bart Bacon is diving. Again, another duelist, not his. Yeah, just shoot Bart Bacon on sight. He's in the Basher.
Yeah, I took on the Basher whenever he did.
Oh. Ares, you scared me. Oh, you scared me, Ares. I'm sitting here typing to him, and then you start hitting me to the tap. My shields. That positional win on him. Like that. See, I think it'd be kind of cool if with fighters, if you got a spinal shot on them from like the top pancake or bottom, if that did way more damage.
Yeah, structural damage like in different positions.
Like they had more armor on the nose because of how, you know, most things nose trade. But then if you get that win or you get a flank on the guy, you can kill him quicker. Good fight, Ares. Super Goat is now in a Hornet fighting Drunken Noodle. Drunken Noodle's in a Ballistic Gladi. Actually, no, that's a stock Gladi. So he's gonna have a bad time, I'll tell you that right now. So how do we turn in that we did the training? So it is all handled through Spectrum.
I don't know. Oh, he ran me. What did he do?
Who?
Sniper.
Ah. Did it look intentional or was it like on a close pass?
I don't know. Might have been fast.
Yeah. When the session is done, the person requested will close the session and fill out a survey. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sil. Probably because of the Polaris in the lobby. What a strange loadout. Yeah, I think Super is not particularly great. That's okay. I'll let them have their fight. I wanted to fight him because he dove me earlier when I was fighting the Basher, and I wanted to get some payback, but I think he's a noob. There's at least 30 minutes that will count for credits? Okay. I mean... this is counting.
Skill training.
Exactly. And like I said, you know, yeah, I already gave him a full hour of time earlier. Actually, that was more like a 4-hour session for the first one. Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know if it's the players in here, but I've had issues.
Yeah, it usually is the players. Alright, Sir Blue. You would be so kind. No, you're still fighting. No, okay. Let's see about Drunken Noodle. I think Drunken Noodle is also quite new, sadly.
Why are you running for it?
There we go. That's the flare pass. Fight's on. Yeah, we're in a pretty chill one right now, Yandix. It's not super cracked right now. I think Maximus and I are the top pilots in here, so that's how you know it should be a easier lobby right now. Oh! Oh! Oh no! SBK has a perfect kill death ratio. Holy shit. Oh, someone else fight up here. There he is. Let's do it.
Oh, thank God.
Who are you fighting? Did you win? Heck yeah. No, yeah, it'll take long as you're getting started into it. 'Cause you're not gonna get a lot of sustained damage. I also do recommend, if you can on the rented ships, equip attritions.
I feel like if I go back,
It only breaks the shift that you have equipped. Like you gotta go, yeah, like the current one out. It doesn't reset them all. Yeah, just do all your changes in a single pass. Ultimate third party, says Sil. Oh my god, you're right. And that's why the positional win is so strong, Ares.
if I stay with the stock loaded, then I'm good at being shitty.
I mean, yes, but also, I mean, the ballistics are kind of undoing your mag training.
This is all for PU killing, so.
All right, here we go. A Revenant Talon.
Oh, what the?
What a third partier. I don't need your help, buddy. No, sure. Was that you in the Talon? I wasn't paying attention to the names. I just saw a tail and I wanted to fight it. That was you? Yeah. Sorry, the guy started third partying and I'm like, nah, screw him. We have Super Hornet Gang in chat here. Thank you. Survived the pass. Everything shields back. He's got shields back too. That's okay. Now we're going to do. This trade shields to get here. And we have shields back. Yes.
That is.
Dive. Get here. And there's the fight. Even damaged we got him because the Super Hornet is not a good fighter. Sorry. No, it's not at all. Not even close. Oh yeah, Hornets are tanky right now, but they are good with the right loadout. They're not flying the right loadout. Like guys, Hornets are dangerous right now, but you need C-788s on them. That guy had a longsword C-788 build, I would have died. Straight up. Oh my god, Bart is still third partying. God, free flight, guys. So remember, you have to do it all on a single change, all slots on one change, and then save. Are you switch to Squadron Battle? Switch back to switch back to Free Flight. See, that resets it. Yeah, switch to Squadron Battle. Switch back. That fix it? Let's reset our ship again. All right. Oh, great. Now someone's in a reclaimer. And Supera is... Or Gooey is now. I swear half of my job right now is policing the third party. There we go. Oh, okay. That's not a flare pass, but all right. We'll trade for position here. So what he's doing is he's doing forward boost pull up, and he doesn't know why that's not getting him out, but forward is making his turn really long, so I can sit inside his turn there and just sit on him, right? Like this. He might be. I don't think so, though, for how he's flying, aside from doing that. Hey. Oh, shit. One of my mounts on my right stick just came off again. I need to like get a wrench and really bolt that down. Good fight, Sir Blue. Yeah, so these mounts are cool, but they're built using sheet metal and bolts and nuts. And like, I didn't have a small wrench to hold these tiny little nuts in to actually tighten this. They're always hand tight. But especially as I'm yanking on my stick mid fight, they keep coming loose. All right. Kill the guy who jumped me the first fight I ever won. Hey, no, good spot, good stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of poor pilots in this lobby who are just jumping. Gooey? Gooey's a problem? Alright, let's kill Gooey. Boys, bring out the Talons with C788s. Let's introduce Gooey to God.
Nice.
Where is he at? I see him. You should. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah. All right. Harry's, do you wanna fight the arrow? All right. Or the arrow, the Talon. This is gonna be interesting. I won't say good fight to that one. That was, you know, the Talon is so overpowered. But okay, I think I got that locked down again. Yeah, no, the Talon is so BM. It's so stupidly strong. Yes, I think you can take Dreadlord if you can get him into a fight. Actually, Aeonix, I would love to fight you with this thing. So Aeonix is getting good in that era. Shame.
I fought him once already.
Did he win?
Dre, he had the badge when he came to the second time. I fought the other F8 or F7.
Oh, huge lag spike. Oh my god, someone spawned another big ship. Yeah. Maybe he just wanted to get your attention. Yeah, the lag spike was bad. Let me pull out the wolf again. All right. Soldier of David. Mr. Meth and another wolf. That could be a fun fight. He's already fighting someone, damn.
I don't like the slow speed of the Trojans.
They got good projectile speed. They just have low rate of fire.
Jesus. Viper's after me again.
All right, I'll dive him.
We're ready for that.
Yeah, we'll dive him for that.
Okay.
Shields are gone. He's in the arrow with what looks like shredders and NDBs, which is an interesting choice. Or no, those might be Gatlings and NDBs. There you go. Yeah. Diving somebody from the back with ballistics, even if they're Gatlings, is not okay.
Play right now.
How good is the Talon? Is that I should be doing all right. The Talon right now is the best fighter in the game, but you're not doing anything wrong. In fact, you're not even flying it the way it should be flown. So it's only good right now because it is it has the C-788 cannons, which gives it basically 1 to 6 shot kill against any other light fighter. Without those guns, it's quite balanced. So you flying it with revs is totally okay, and not the meta. It is a good flying ship. It's just this large, and that's why it would lose sometimes. Yeah, I think Dread is purposefully ignoring fights right now. Yeah, he fought me before as well, but I think maybe he's just attacking all these cleanup ships. ADBs are still fine. Limbo's really good. What's up? Yes. An AC. He's pretty decent. NDBs do hit, but you need to be really good at staying close. Good fight, Limbo. Yeah. So you should feel no shame for flying the Talon since you don't have the C-788 script. The reason I brought out my C-7 Talon was because of that guy in the Asgard, right? It's basically my bonk stick for when somebody's playing around too hard. The Wolf is good though, beating an NDB arrow piloted by Limbo. No, they're worse than attritions, but the NDB arrow is dangerous because the arrow has a lot of authority to push in close and rate well with it, but they have much lower velocity. They're almost the same velocity as cannons. So you use range cutting against them. Whenever they're pushing in and stuff, remember the arrow has less shields than you, so you can get their shields down faster with your adders. Fight again, Limbo. But yeah, you have 2 shields. You have 2/3 of your health as shields. The arrow has 1 shield, 1/3 as shield. So if you can just win the shield trade and extend and use your extra range because you're higher velocity in the adders, you'll be able to get 2/3 of your health back, while he can only ever get 1/3 of his health back. So that's the way you play against the MDB arrow. Is which org's Limbo from? I don't know. We fought him before though. When we were lane snaring, actually, he was the guys that called us out. Remember? Limbo. He had some other friends, but we were lane snaring. And they were like watching the stream, saying, "Hey, come fight us over at Hathor." I'm like, "No, we're lane snaring right now, right?" It was that whole situation. Oh, I fucked that up that turn. I'm okay with shield resets, man. That helps me more than you in the arrow. Yes. Yeah, you can always tell because everything just gets chunky. Yep.
I think it might be the bees that are doing it close too.
Yeah, they have particle effects too. Three for 3 on Limbo. Yeah, the wolf is overpowered. Yeah. We just are helping Drift out, start learning the light fighters. We've been offering advice and gens, things as usual.
Trying to learn. Just one tip puller for the one.
Yeah, just one. Limbo in a... Ooh, that's an interesting ship. I've always struggled into the Banu. You stay on the back strafe. Okay. No back strafe? Like, we're not gonna push you. Yeah, good fight, Limbo. The Bailey was always a weird one to fight against. Check and test. Thanks for the subscribe, man. I appreciate that. He gets a lot of tank with those arms. Good ship, though. Good fight. Alright, is Dreadlord back in the fights yet? Guardian is very tanky. Guardian is tanky, just not that hard to deal with. Unless they're a really, really good pilot. You should be able to rotate him. It's just especially with the MX right now, and be able to basically one-tap anything in the game is very difficult to get that position without trading into it. Wow. Couldn't find that pip. True pip to save my life. Man, dude, I cannot find his true pip at all. Usually I'm pretty good at that range, but this guy's flying very, very well. There we go. Found it that time. Someone's third-partying us. That's not needed. There's the kill. This is the third partier. It's the goddamn starter ship. All right, we'll let him go. Which wolf that? This is the Alpha Wolf. Yeah. The wolves are in a very, very, very good spot right now if you're fighting with lasers. Clearly they want to join the fun. Yeah, but that's not what you do. You do not in any way, shape, or form interrupt the duel if you don't want the lobby to turn on you. Oh, but yeah. Honestly, the wolf I think is the best dogfighter in the laser meta right now. With all the nerfs that happen, all the changes. I see Big Sponge in here too. Man, we're all just in here trading, which is awesome. Like, lowering everyone else down to where the wolf had to be. Like, the wolf wasn't nerfed. Everyone else was brought down to where it was, right? So why the other fighters were above the wolf was because one, ballistics really hurt the wolf because the wolf is a double shield platform, right? So just like the Gladius, ballistics really hurt it because of that. Oh, the game ended. I'll take top of the scoreboard. I'll take that. But and then second, it didn't have a good ballistics option. So while everyone else was in like the 3000 DPS range, the wolf was in the 1000 DPS range for ballistics, and so that's why it was so bad. Now that ballistics got completely nerfed, and then the lasers are closer to that 1400 range of DPS. Basically, the wolf right now has once again the slightly better NDBs at better velocities, while being very evasive, while having great rates. It's a very good ship. The Basher launched and it was very, very well balanced. I love the Basher. It's not the best ship in the game. It doesn't need to be though. It is a competent fighter that can stand amongst all the other fighters. It slots in really nicely. It has a pretty fun and pretty skilled playstyle. Let's see. Pull out Basher. Oh, the lobby's dead. Rip. All right, Bosa. You still there?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
No worries. Man, we went extra long in the AC today. I'm hoping this will work. We were training him earlier, and then we went in the free flight and just did some fights. He got some kills, got some wins and stuff, and then yeah. But now I'm hoping to close this out and see if it applies. Yeah, both the Alpha and the regular Wolf are eating well right now. So like I can cut out my regular one. There we go. All right. Who pinged me on Discord? Someone pinged me. Huh, okay. Snowblind. And unequip that. JS300. FRs. And then axioms. Okay. We might actually kit out a wolf. Get the blade on it and everything. And see like in the PU and see how it performs in the live environment. Other one isn't too bad. Its ballistics still kind of suck, but mainly it's just frowned upon AC. The L21 is frowned upon? Are you sure? Because, I mean, you can put the lasers on the L21, and I've seen a lot of people run that. Like, a lot of people run that. Yeah, so the AC ship loadout is buggy. You need to make all of your changes in one go.
Racial slur, racial slur, racial slur.
Oh my god. How's it going, man?
Good. I missed you. Sorry.
So,
I apologize.
it's all good. We're just sitting here PvP in a bit. They don't know who you are yet. They've heard your voice on stream before, but I don't think they've ever figured out which one you are. You're just one of the randoms.
No, I'm the problem.
Yeah, he's part of the leadership of the Oregon men.
No.
Well, I mean, obviously, but that's like subtext, man. Come on. Oh, I lost you. Here we go. What are you up to today, Josh? Or did he already leave? Oh, nice! Congratulations! What are you gonna be doing? Costco optometry. Are you doing like, are you like bundling eyes together? Like, here you go, you know, you get a blue eye, you get a brown free in the house.
Yes, I am out there handling the
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah. I mean, Naruto taught me that those things are plugged right in like a light bulb. So.
True.
Ballistics used to frown upon. I see. Yeah. Gotcha. A good fight, Alex. That's what you mean. Yeah, no, that's awesome that you got a new job, dude. I'm thinking of leaving my jobs.
Do it.
Honestly, like, I was just gonna take the rest of the year off and then find new work in January. I got the cash for it. I wanted to just focus on my health for a bit. So I am gaining weight, and I don't like that.
You know what you should do?
What's up?
Holding.
I'm 31?
Join the military.
I think they wouldn't take me. I don't think I'd meet the min quals right now. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, Drift, you back? No worries, dude. Yeah, this right now, this is the regular Wolf with the L22's guns. Oh, last spike. Oh god, fucking hell. See, I really do like the regular Wolf, though. It's... that speed is so nice. He gives you so much more range control in the fight. Good fight. Good fight. Usually they'll take anyone? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I have the money for the sabbatical. Curse splat. So the way I'm proud of to hear that, bud. But yeah, I gotta turn around my progress because I'm kind of the unhealthiest I've ever been, and I'm like, it's just stress and everything. You know, this year was a really bad one for me, and if I just like take a break, focus on myself for a bit, that could be nice. But also, I do like my job when there's not drama. Do you want to close out that session?
Already did. And,
Oh.
I did that and already did.
Nice. Okay. Well then, I'll have to check and see if it redeemed. It would be, yeah. There's Nostra. I don't want to bully Nostra here. Oh god, the war chief third partying in an intrepid. Why do you make me do this? Why do you make me do this? All right, looks like Limbo had him. Slickers. All right. Ooh, a ballistic gladius. Interesting. That's shredders. That is actually still a little scary for this. If I take him. Ooh, yeah. That's a weird choice. Yeah, the NDBs do hit quite hard when you let them. Is that Cosmaster, whatever his name is? Yeah, he's pretty good. I was fighting him earlier. It was a long fight. It did beat him, but he was definitely not a bad pilot. Yeah, you have to swap your roll direction whenever you start blacking out. It can be tough though, especially if it's like that mid, like a J turn or a U turn. God, these shredders are literally pillow fisted now. They're so bad. Splat. Oh, NDB stay relevant. I vibe with my Galaxy Disco lasers. Yeah. No, I want more weapon types to be relevant. Honestly. I don't like any meta that's just use just one thing. But you like the C788 meta? So basically right now there's a size 4 cannon that can 1 to 6 shot any ship, any light fighter in the game, and it can be equipped on the Talon, M80, Guardian MX, and yeah. It's not worth crafting. It's gonna be nerfed like next patch, almost guaranteed. Yeah.
It's always like, I swear to God, they always do like laser.
Mm-hmm.
Through next patch, ballistic meta, through next patch, laser meta, through next patch.
Well, yeah, right now they're making these big sweeping changes like that, absolutely.
If you want to ask me about the C27, I can answer every question.
Alright, is it good?
Crafted.
Only crafted?
Yeah, the CQ7 is very good for taking out like light armor NPCs, but like the moment you run into a heavy, you're dumping half a magnitude. But it does sound really neat. I will say, I'm being able to see you sounds the best.
Yeah. I like it a lot because just thematically, just the bullpup makes sense to be a vehicle crewman operator's gun.
But if you're a really good player, if you're really good manage your briefing yes, you lose a little bit of damage, but that fire rate increase, especially if you have it.
Gotcha. Good fight, Nostra. Sorry I shot back at you right away. I didn't realize it was you until like the fight started. And you peppered me with ballistics to get my attention, which usually is an instant turn burn. Sorry, bud. Good fight though. But yeah, no, that's good. Like, wait, is it still like if you're tryharding? Is it still just use the parallax?
I think everybody
Yeah. A pulverizer, really? I know when they first came out they were really good, but then I heard they like got nerfed down. Are they back up again?
It was a very gentle nerf. It was a very gentle nerf.
And now crafting you can make it better than ever.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, think about it, dude. You're shooting the pulverizer literally shoots a 50 caliber round. Like, I should be able to tear people in half with that thing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But ultimately, I think the most jack of all trades type of player should like very much.
Okay.
That is, if you're gonna build pulverizer, if you're just out there running, and if you add crab John,
Yeah. I've never used any crafted. Gosh, no, I used a crafted P6 when crafting first came out, but I didn't get the stuff myself because I hate mining.
the only thing I want to do
Well, all right.
is you guys have a task. They do weapons.
What if I give you my wiki feet instead? Double edge of the uncoupled. Well, uncoupled, yes, okay, yeah, you can drift into something, but that's always your fault. Always your own fault, Lone. Because all decoupled is it just doesn't take away energy that you put into the ship. You just gotta manage your own energy, and then
Is loan in your chat right now?
I don't think loan is, no, it's spelled loan as in like a money loan. No, that'd be funny if that was him though.
We have a friend.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, if you want Banu Cube. Drops are going on. It's just Citizen Cal. I would, but I'm currently shooting somebody. I think there should also be a link somewhere actually literally in the org. I'm struggling to find that true pip. Welcome back.
I'll be ready to move here soon.
Yeah, good fight, Aeondix. Mr. Robert stole your car this morning? No, rib. Oh, that's your favorite rifle. Was it just to a bug, or was it did somebody melee you? Yeah, one of these days I wouldn't mind trying a full crafted fighter out, but that's so expensive. I feel bad asking the org for any help on that front.
Yeah, you should be more active.
I should, yes, but
My game it froze. What the heck? Maybe it hates me.
no,
Just being real with you, man.
no, June was rough for me. June was rough for me. That's what it was, really.
Leave everybody alone. Nice safe space. Have fun today. Josh got a job to be happy.
No, it's okay. I'm okay.
The turn. You know what?
Just
Oh, they can't hear me. You're fine.
They can hear you. I'm not sitting here just talking to myself on stream. They can hear you. Do a bug. Basically, surveillance was super bad this morning. Ooh. Oh, the M80. Yeah. He's right under me.
He tried to shoot at me and I tried to shoot back. Oh, now he's gonna fight you.
Yeah. This is where the speed of the wolf is nice. Yes, please turn with me. Please turn with me. That's what I want. There we go. Good fucking shit. Good fucking shit. Yeah, the wolf having that little bit of extra speed does help it keep up with the M80s, but then what really killed him there was you.
Oh, what the heck is shooting me now? Oh, F8? Like,
F8 on you?
I was even trying. I'm not after him. It's fine. Heavy, heavy.
Oh, oh yeah, it's Super again. He's really bad. You should be able to kill him.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to fight him yet. He just started shooting me.
No, yeah, he's been diving guys all night. Not successfully, I should tell you. Just play your shield game with him. He's out lasers.
Got DBs.
You got ballistics. You can full out damage him, yeah. I wouldn't turn with an F8 and then M80, but I don't think he knows what he's doing. He's now pop rolling. There's the kill. This is actually a bean combo, Wolf plus M80.
Yeah.
Because the Wolf isn't Interceptor's tuned, but it does boost to like 508 meters per second, 510. Which
Do you have red hair?
do I have red hair?
Yeah.
No, I've got like a brownish, dirty blonde. It might look red right now on camera, but yeah. And I've got gray in my beard because I'm an old man.
Hey, don't we put all? I got great. I got the pepper.
No, I'm just gonna sit there and say that, you know, Bosa can say, look, there's my beautiful femboy ass.
All right, let's do this. Come on, Ares. This is great advertisement for our org right now. Just yeah. You should probably still be able to take him. He's really not good.
Yeah.
And I don't feel bad talking crap about him, chat, because he's diving people. He's not fighting with honor. If he was doing honorable duels, I would never talk shit. Everyone starts somewhere, right? But when you are a shitter, you get shit spoken about you. What do you suggest?
No, I'll hop on. Teach me some stuff.
Sure. What we're doing right now.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of small fighters. I just figure out how to take off.
First time chatter. Cal and I kiss. Is that you?
You know, the problem is that. Anyways, the problem is that I can get out of atmosphere. The only problem is once I get out of atmosphere, it's just problematic.
Okay, so you need like beginner help, like the full intro.
You know what? Let's just act like I'm completely new.
I feel like I covered some stuff with you a while back.
Probably at 3 a.m. for 2 hours.
I think that's exactly what it was.
Alright, let me load it up.
Guy just pulled a Connie Andromeda from the cards.
I'm gonna bring my what do you want me to bring? I have a
Connie
meteor, I have a MX, I have a Navy,
Do you have a Gladius?
no, I can buy one.
Yeah, rent one.
Well, what would you actually? What ship should I buy? Talon?
Oh, okay, so like, you mean like in-game, like to actually have? Yeah, Talon. But yeah. Oh my god, and then they spawned a Idris. Arena Commander is the most fights per minute, my friend. Best way to train.
Somebody really spawned an Idris now.
They spawned an Idris, they ruined the lobby. Yep. All the stuttering. If we can.
I'm the only one that's got any damage to the Idris.
Here, if we can get someone to strip its shields, I can pull out an Inferno.
It's the MP guy with the freaking guy who kept shooting people over. I just killed this guy.
Yeah, no, he's throwing a hissy fit, so he's ruining the lobby for everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah, where's my Inferno?
Wait, who's shooting me? I'm not even trying to.
Don't worry about it.
It is him. I can see him right now.
We're good again.
Alright, let's find this Idris.
Yeah, I'll take care of Supergo with you.
I see any crazy limit distance on it.
Alright, we need that shield down. I'm fighting the Idris. You're going to kill me. I mean, I'm in the Ares. You got a chance. The Ares is not a dog fighter. I actually wonder if I can kill you in a.
You know what? Actually, come on. Let's heal up. Come on.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a flare pass. That means we're gonna fly by each other, drop one flare, and then turn and fight.
It's H for flares, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this far enough?
Yeah, we're far enough. Yeah, I'm on you. You got a lot of speed on me, but you are weak to ballistics. But my pip isn't accurate, so here we go.
Are you gonna iron or?
Inferno.
Turn and engage.
Yep. Now we're fighting. Hey, you outrate me.
Damn, you got me.
Yeah, you can't just sit in my fire. Okay, we'll cover more stuff later in actual fighter stuff.
I'm thinking an Ares.
You want to fight me, Boza?
Yeah, we can reset that shit with the guys here.
All right.
I will fight you again.
That's I mean, that's okay, but I mean, we can do this, but this probably isn't long-term good training for you.
What should I do to help you?
Help me. Honestly, we just need to get this Idris off the lobby, because this Idris is lagging everyone's frame rate out and making the hit reg worse. I'm on the back of the Idris. I'll fight you. I'm just getting rid of some of its PDCs.
They gotta do that. That Inferno shot is great. Here, it looks
I'm getting component hits. The Inferno is interesting because it doesn't have any gimbal at all, so even in precision mode, you kind of just have to walk it in. Okay, all right, where are you at? All right, let's go. I can pull a tib. Is that okay? Yeah, they're gonna jump you next. Yeah, no, don't pull a large ship. Oh, someone else is on me. Oh, it's Josh.
I got Josh.
All good.
I'm kind of curious. Actually, like, let me try to defend against you two, please.
Sure. I mean, I won't be able to catch you. You can just fly away.
On my nose. If you're gonna have to
Yes. Oh, well, I mean,
you went to the infinite death loop also.
Well, that wasn't my plan.
so basically, what in the M80, what you're doing is you're forcing a nose trade, and you just died.
So it's just jousting.
No, it's not jousting. You're forcing a nose trade where you usually have more damage and stuff than someone else. So here, okay, hold on. Let me change ships and reset. Who the hell is shooting at me? Fucking F8, really?
I got him.
I'm really going to change ships, but since this is willing to do that on me, just yeah, here you go. What an idiot, nose trading into an Ares. So yeah, the Ares is kind of the wrong ship for the M80 to fight. Now it can fight it, but you don't fight it the way you normally fight the M80.
Crash.
Yeah, now I can
Okay, all right.
I wanted to do this.
So of course you're right.
Dude, you better give me that wingman position. I'm learning.
We'll do it. We'll do it if we go through the whole thing. Where the hell are you, Drift?
Here, I'm up to the size of my
Oh, I'm over the station. I'm being shot at again.
Guys, I'm learning my
There's a Raelian shooting at me. That's what it is. Why, Raelian? Why do you do this to yourself? You can't possibly win.
Oh, I see you now. Astro, whatever. Astro bitch. Yeah, right.
No, the Raelian's so fucked. But I must do my duty and turn off the big ship. There it goes. All right, and now we can do our fight. So usually the M80 will force a nose trade, want to keep you at around 500 meters, be back strafing. Then once the fighters are over its turn rate, because it doesn't turn very well, so the interceptor, then it boosts forward, resets the fight, and forces back that nose trade at 500 meters. But against the Ares, since it's one of the few ships that actually outturns and does not outnose damage, it wants to get into a turn fight just like a medium or a light fighter actually. And someone else is on me, bro.
My God.
Is that
Gang bang.
alright.
Josh, good.
That was also big
Air
you.
you. Aries. Josh.
Alright, you know what? It's alright. Megalomania is playing. Let's go.
Oh, fuck, somebody opened on me.
Hey, Eagle, I appreciate you coming over, man. Drops are active, so get your drops if you haven't already.
Okay, I feel if the Aries caused nobody doing it, like the last time I had him at Hawthorne, the thing is that he thinks that he can try and play the interceptor game and lose out of that without trying to dive on. If you try to dogfight, maybe the Kirby Island, go out the size of damage.
Yeah. He usually does. This is a tough fight. And my hold on. There we go. Head tracking was paused.
The thing is, I'm not fighting him.
Yeah, you're not fighting the usual Ares enjoyer. Thing is though is my pip isn't accurate. My gun doesn't gimbal. so I need to find the true pip.
Are your flying gimbals?
No. So there's a fixed assist that happens though. We're using gimbals, where your shots magnetize towards your pip, but my gun is always a few inches off to the right. You almost got me.
Yeah, it was close there. I tried to nosedive you when I shouldn't have. I should have just distance. See if I can jump in there.
But yeah, like I said,
Follow him, Josh. Follow him. Come on.
the Ares is one of those ships that you don't that can be a hard counter, because it wants what you want in the M80. It wants a nose trade.
Josh, you should be in a small fighter.
Dude, I am in my own world right now, bro.
What is he in?
Made his own world.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, Ares is one of my long-term viewers.
He's definitely teaching me some stuff right now. I appreciate it. You're fighting, bro. Fighting for my life.
Want to see this?
Man, it's good. Oh, there we got some. Oh, I got a shield.
you're in a big fighter against.
I know, dude. This is my deal with Big Brother.
The M80 is very hard to fight right now.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody. That was. Thank you. I don't know if he's watching right now.
Yeah, he is. He's here.
I don't know if he's watching, but I appreciate you. That was an excellent fight. That was literally me with a big fight. So good.
The M80 is very hard to beat with lasers right now because those shields are insane. It has the speed to always reset them.
Oh. Really?
No,
This is Aurora third-partying our fight.
Ram man. Like winning.
I'm gonna lie.
Hope you're in a death spiral right now.
Yeah, the Aurora looks really good. I wish it flew good.
Sonic ECU.
Ooh, that was a dangerous game.
All right.
White.
It takes two to crash, guys.
Those are pretty good on lasers for shields.
I mean, you should never lose to a laser weapon.
It shouldn't, but I'm kind of.
They just boost it and make it the new arrow. No, honestly, the problem is that the Aurora flies like a Super Hornet, which is already a kind of a bad fighter. It is a light fighter. If it flew like a Gladius, without changing the weapons, without changing its size, it would be fun to fly. It wouldn't be overpowered. It would be fun to fly, a good multi-role stuff, and it would still be able to fight. But because it flies like a Super Hornet, which is a really bad ship, and it's a light fighter, it just kind of is just too bad at everything. Oh, there's another freaking, god damn it, there's another capital ship here. And Tiburon's, yeah, okay, this lobby has just gone to hell.
Free flyer.
Free Flyer into Polaris? Never.
No, you got me.
Yeah, you should. Ironically, next time we're doing the fundamentals class, you should show up, and then we'll cover everything. I don't really have time today to do a whole fundamentals, but we can absolutely do that.
I hear
When it comes to spear, Khalid.
You can spear anyone. Spear this freaking Polaris.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're lucky.
All right.
Perfect. Look up!
There it is. What is that? Another Polaris. That's gonna be ramming the Tiburon. Oh my god. What the fuck? This lobby is absolute pain. Dude, I've never seen a tip cut in half like that. The main laser gun is still there, just the front of the ship is gone. Jesus Christ. Alright. I think I'm gonna be done with AC for today.
direct shots to take the shit engine off of the Polaris.
Quite a lot. Yeah, no, it's fighting a Polaris is not enjoyable. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. I want to switch over to PU for a bit and get out some ships and stuff like that. I think is what I'm going to do to finish up the stream. We got another half hour in here, so I want to try some of the flight blades out. I want to get some other ships up to snuff. So I'm back in Stanton. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, have a great one.
See you
Appreciate you.
later, alligator.
Alrighty, we're done with stream. I just wanted to get out of that Discord. What is that sound? Weird. I have no idea what that sound is on the main menu. I can hold tab to get rid of it. It's something in the game. But yeah. Alright, let me switch over the music here to our lo-fi stream beats. Thank you for hosting. Was a blast. I got to do PvP for the first time in ages. Heck yeah, dude. No, we usually only do an hour of Arena Command to start our streams because we do a 3-hour stream. But you know, we were just having good fights, doing stuff. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm not done. I'm just gonna be now playing PU a little bit. We're gonna kit out a few ships. I want to kit out my Arrow, my Wolves. I want to kit out my Gladius. But yeah, and we'll just hang out for the rest of the stream here. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about PvP or stuff or anything like that, you know, I won't have more time to talk now that we aren't in the fights. But yeah. Also, guys, on Twitch we do have the card draw system that people were playing with a bit over there. It needs work. I put in some feedback on the guys saying please make the cards more readable. But yeah, I think that was really successful. I need to check to see if I got credited. That's my eye right there. Ugh. All right. My game crashing. I think my game is full crashing. Working in view. All right. Well, hey, there you go. Yeah, Aries, good fights, man. Aries, how do you fly, by the way? I don't think I remember. I bet you I've asked about it before, but are you a Styx user or are you a... Yeah, dude, it's like not working. Yeah, we got crime stat. Yeah, PU always is just really bad for me. I use a HOTA setup with my right stick as strafes. What? 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 Buddy, we... Okay, what HOTAS do you have? What HOTAS do you have? E-Flight X. Oh. I see. I see. Okay. Okay. And what are you upgrading to? Dude, my game is so broken. Alright, let's start off with... Okay, we have a Gladius here. Pull an arrow. Let's pull our... Our wolves. Okay, yeah, don't get a Warthog. Don't get a Warthog. Warthog is... look, Warthog's a venerable stick, but it is very dated. And Thrustmaster in general just is not my favorite for stick brands, because they do a ball and cup gimbal. And that's kind of the worst type of gimbal for space. Okay. Yeah. BKB is really good. So, let's talk about... Yeah, 50 bucks sounds about right. So let's really quick, let's help out Aries here, because also I wanted to check out Robert, Space Industries, all R. See if I've got the Foundation Vessel skin. Watch he did it for the wrong category or something. Let's see my hanger. Okay, nothing's been applied yet, so maybe we'll be at the end of it, or maybe we have to do more than one. That's okay. Anyways, VKB is like basically where everyone should go. The twist on my stick is broken, so I locked it, which is why I use the slider. You should use the slider for roll. Rolling on the stick is so bad. Are they better than Verbal? So okay. For the price, yes. for the price, I would say for most people, VKB is a better choice than Virpil. So why do I have a Virpil stick? Because I don't care about the price. Right? I've got a $1,100 flight set up. And you can get almost as good. Not as good. Not as good. I'll say I have them right there. I can compare. Not as good, but a very great stick for so cheap. For so cheap, right? So, like, I'm not saying this is so standard. The standard, which I actually kind of like more, if I'm being real with you, is only $120 per stick. Now that is still money, but like for as high of a quality product as this is, it's really worth it, I think. Now the premium has some things that some people like. It turns the button that's right here into another hat, but I've never used that one on my own setup because I like using the ones up here. It does give you an extra trigger, which on mine did end up breaking. It's right here, and it's like up here is not showing, but it should be. But it's this other trigger that has both a push out and a push in functionality, and I did end up using the push out for some things like voice chat, but it's not a huge deal. And the other main thing the premium does is it replaces this hat with a mini stick, so that's a little joystick, right? I don't like mini sticks for Star Citizen. Mini sticks are great for other flight games though, but for Star Citizen I never use a mini stick, so that's why I prefer the standard right, because this is a button is easier for me to hit more accurately than the hat is with my thumb there, and that is a hat stick, and that hat stick is more useful to me than the mini stick is. And if you ever wanted to upgrade it to the premium version, you can get the premium LG pack and put on the parts yourself. These are modular. But yeah, so for basically $240, you can get a twin stick setup. It might be $250. Here you go. There's left hand one, stand to the left at the cart, right? Yeah, $240. You can get a very, 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 very good twin stick setup. If you want to, you can do one of them premium. That's what I did originally, but I ended up regretting it. Like I would have rather had the standard edition stick than the premium stick on my right hand. I would have used the hat on that top thing way more than that mini stick. Do you not like Z-axis stick? So you mean the Omni throttles? These guys? No, I don't like them. Yeah, I don't. They're fine. They're cool looking. But most people will then mess up their strafes because of it. So what they'll want to do is they'll want to have. So this is actually my left stick. My camera is inverted for the angle here. But most people will want then this to be forward, this to be back, which is honestly a lot of work. And I like forward and back throttle on my pedals, right? And when you're doing that, then you have twist for your up and down strafe, and an up and down strafe is really important in the binary circle, right? And so like doing this to keep a binary circle to go through to push somebody, I don't like. I like having my strafes be all on my primary axes. This is strafe up, this is strafe down, this is strafe left, this is strafe right. Then for me, I have my roll and my twist on that one, and then all my right stick does is aim my nose. It's the old Avenger 1 flight controls. So yeah, these are fine. A lot of people like them, but in my opinion, they're a bit of a gimmick. It's not that much more expensive, so if you like it and that's what you want, go for it. But I would never recommend somebody get these over just base. Like me, I would go base vertical sticks. They're more adaptable. And then if you want to go all the way for a full flight setup, then you go to pedals. Yourself a pair of T-Widers as well. And so for $437, which is not a small amount of money, that's not a small amount of money, but you have one of the best flight setups for Star Citizen, assuming you don't care about being the most hardcore meta chaser of all time. The only reason not to get a VKB Gladiator is probably the Virpil Aeromax. I like Virpil, but let's talk about the Aeromax. So, I love Virpil. I'm flying Virpils. I have modes of rudder pedals that I actually really like as well. I love my Virpils. They are better. Once again, are they better for the price? For the average person, no. Like, you have to be a really try-hard Star Citizen enjoyer to for this to actually be worth it for you, right? So, the Aeromax is a great stick. I'm not saying it's not. The main problem with the Aeromax is, here we go. So right now, actually, yeah, if you're wanting to spend about $86 more, you can get the Aeromax and get a really good gimbal. You don't get any buttons on the bases. I've never used those base buttons ever. They're not worth it, right? I can't speak to the layout, but you can get used to anything. Like I said, I've got my VPC constellations. I like them a lot. This gimbal is probably the best part about it, is because it's full metal gimbal. But typically with Virpil, you're waiting a long time to get your stuff. Oh no, I was wrong. Hold on. I saw this and thought it was good. No, it is right here. Back order. This is the problem with Virpil. They never have stock. So for example, I bought these sticks back in February, and I got them like one day before June started. Like the last day in May is when I got them. All right. So when you buy Virpil, you're waiting a long time to get your sticks. Also, I've never really used these brake levers. I don't have a use for them in Star Citizen. They're cool, and obviously for certain things like DCS or other stuff, they can be used as like your Cobra button or things like that. I never use them. And so, like I said, when we're talking for the money, I had 2 VKB sticks last me 5+ years before I started wearing down the plastic and the rubber components, and decided to go for Virpils as my upgrade. But I'm also a YouTuber. I also am trying to do a lot of Star Citizen content, right? Yeah, the Gladiator has great face button ergos. Yeah, no, I agree with both of those points, Nastra. This secondary trigger kind of sucks. I kind of don't like it. And it took me a long time to get used to the face layout. Now, I'm used to the face layout now, and it's fine now. But yeah, the face buttons on the Gladiator are just super nice. They're very ergonomic. And so, like, really, this is what I would recommend if somebody wants to go hardcore into Star Citizen Flight. Start with these 2 sticks for $240, and then if you're ready to go all the way, get the rudder pedals as well. And then also, I mean, this is what I use, but any sort of solution for head tracking works. But Track IR 5, that's exactly Nostro, dude. Are you in my head? That's exactly what I've done, right? So yeah. This is what I use, Track IR 5, and you can get it for about $150. That's literally is not on this one. It's on my right stick, but like, yeah, I flick down for missile mode, and then yeah, fire from there, yeah, and then flip up to go back. Bro, are we the same person? All right. Anyways, here we go. Let's kit out some ships. Gladius. It'd be really cool if I had a new teal skin in here. I haven't mained this blue one in a while. Solar Winds was a cool pirate one. Timberline is just classic. But I'm thinking Disrupt. We'll do Disrupt for that. We have no... we have no stealth coolers. We don't have it. We don't have as many components here as I thought we had. We might have to go looking for components. Okay, we're gonna have to go shopping. Menu always lags for me. Yeah, everything in PU lags for me. I need to like wipe my windows or something. My Arena Commander will run perfectly fine, and then I'll just get these huge unplayable lag spikes in PU. Yeah, so Hosam is still objectively the most sweaty way to play, like the most meta way to play, because we're in such an aim-focused meta, right? And Mouse Aim is still better than Twin Stick. I like Twin Stick because it's immersive. It's more fun for me. It's more fun for me to fly Twin Stick than to fly Hosam. And I hope for a flight model like the old one that will be more flight focused and less wiggle aim focused. But that's totally right. Yeah, you can absolutely just do a left-hand stick. That's really strong. It's very, very good. Left-hand stick, pedals, and mouse is objectively the most meta way to play. I just like doing it that. And also, if you ever play any other flight games, having... Yeah, so when... Also, are we getting, like, no audio from the game, like, at all? I get so many audio bugs in PU right now. Yeah, we're not getting any game audio. Thanks for following, Nostra. Yeah, so just the same with anything, Nostra. When you first try it, you need to stick with it. Otherwise, you'll never get good as it, right? You have to overcome all your old muscle memory. It's so hard to change. And I get where you are too. Like when I got these pedals, these new pedals, I tried to learn rolling on pedals because that's what a lot of people really like, and I just can't do it. I'm too set in my ways. So I totally understand where that comes from. And like I said, until you're at the very highest level, you can fly in any way with any setup and still perform well. I wish my audio was working. If you get pedals, what does twist on stick do? Roll. Hey, the game audio came back. Yeah, so everyone likes roll on pedals because usually why that's what it is roll matching is very important, right? So you need an analog access to roll match, and most people will say, hey, if you're playing mouse and keyboard, just get pedals, put roll on pedals, right? And that's why that became so popular and so meta for the primary people doing it, right? But honestly, as long as you have roll on an analog axis, you can be fine. So having roll on twist is still an analog axis. Yes, it's lower fidelity than the pedals are, as we talked about earlier with drift, but it's still totally fine for roll matching as long as you have a good axis with a good sensor on it, right? I'm rocking T1600s because my VKBs died and can't be fixed. How do your VKBs die, dude? VKBs have a phenomenal warranty. I'm sure they'll take care of you, dude. I've heard way more 16s die than VKBs. That's crazy. But yeah, and so for me, my pedals are they're my forward and back strafe, and I'm so used to it now that I can get really, really tight distance control with it. Dead board? Did you like drop a screw in there or something, or spill water on it? Okay, I fucked up. I thought I had more money than that. I thought I had way more money than I had. That's okay. Well, we bought a lot of attritions. When I immediately got them out, they were not working. Yeah, just contact VKB. I'm sure they'll take care of you. We gotta make money, Jet. We are broke boys. Yeah, see, this is the performance I get in PU. And I've got a 9950 X3D, 32 gigabytes of 7200 mega transfers per second RAM, not 6000 like I thought, and an RTX 5080. We are playing 4K, but this game is usually more CPU than GPU bottlenecked. I don't know how much I have floating around. I can check. I don't imagine I have much though add-on because I am a you know, I don't do missions very much. So I hear the DK bongos, right? Yeah. Yeah, the PU is just kind of unplayable for me most times. I think it's a Windows problem. Yeah, but it is me, add-on. I've whenever I play on my laptop with a 5070 laptop edition, it's sure it's 1440p, not 4K, but it's way smoother. I still have no idea why my audio keeps cutting out. Could be the stream, but this is relatively new, and like I said, we already tried fully reinstalling the game on NVMe drive. Windblow, yeah, I think it's Windows too, yeah. This is also a really old install of Windows from an entirely different motherboard and CPU. So, yeah. And we're stuck again? Forming a virtual, the game crashed. It's all right. It's fast traveling us back to our hangar better. Yeah, I've used Cache. The thing I'm worried about with Linux is I don't know if all my peripherals will work. Like I just got a Stream Deck. I don't know if that works on Linux. I don't know if my software that I use to multi-stream works on Linux. I don't know if the Purple's software work on Linux. You have to set them up and bind them all. Oh yeah, that's actually the gaming mode. Yeah. No, we can check that right now. We shouldn't be on gaming mode. Yeah, so we're not in gaming mode. We have all 16 cores going. They are the same person because I have a years old Winston and saw as poor as hell. I don't know. Yeah. I was waiting until I left my job to do it, honestly, because I would have more time for it, but now I don't know. My job really wants me to stay, which I understand. So. Alright. He says he did all this, but maybe it's not an instant reward. Maybe it's at the end of it, or maybe it's you need certain points. It really runs better on my i9 1490K than my, yeah, right? A reward progress bar. Interesting. Where would that be? Oh, you mean they should add that? Okay, yeah. Also, I have an NVIDIA GPU, and I know that has been giving me hell on my Linux laptop. Whenever it goes to sleep, it will hard crash the system, and it will go to sleep even if I'm running a full screen application like First Citizen, and I'm just like AFK or talking or doing something else. So I'll use that at work, and I'll just be like, I don't know, just doing something in the game, not playing it hardcore, right? So I'll have it up, and then I'll go to do some work, and then come back, and then it went to sleep, and it crashed the whole system. And I also, with NVIDIA, I was having a bunch of times where it would just, on shader compilation, it would hard crash. That's why I left Kashi for Endeavor OS, which is another Arch-based distro, and I just put the Kashi kernel on that, and that would seem to be okay. But yeah. On my my homemade Steam machine, I have a 9070 XT and my old 5950X that I built into a little box that I put SteamOS on, and I've been playing with a Steam controller up on my TV, and that's been awesome. That's been a truly flawless experience, and I really like Linux for that. Most online games do work on Linux. It's just it's the big ones, the Call of Duties, the Battlefields, the Valorants. Jesus Christ. Yeah, yep. Game is dying. Pizza's eating all the frames again? Yeah, right? We need to get more money and more components. Unironically, oh, Sky just pulled a Perseus. There we go. That's our second legendary pull. That's our second legendary pull, dude. Good work, man. honestly, we might pull out the Shiv. Because we need to make some money. Let's put on our paint though. I have a Polaris, Hammerhead, and Perseus. I didn't hear the other one pull. So you also have our first prismatic then. Oh, dude, I got so many just because I hate latency, dude. So I've got my stream machine up there. I've got a gaming laptop there that I'm not using right now. It used to be a stream box. I have a PC just for my racing sim right there, and I have my new gaming laptop at work. So I've got 4 gaming PCs, and then no, I've got 5 gaming PCs. Yeah, because I got three desktops, 2 laptops, and then I have a Steam Deck. So. Which flight suits can you wear a backpack with? The Elite, the Elite flight suit, or whatever they're called, the ones you get off those pilots for their helmets and stuff too. The armored flight suit from the Sapphire, the Sapphire one, and then this one. This is the Sol 3 Bombardier flight suit, and it is my favorite flight suit in the game because not only does it have a light backpack slot, 4 mag slots. But it also still keeps 100% GUS. And yes, that helmet is unsealed, but it does still work in space somehow. Through the magic of space magic and this game being a buggy and unfinished mess. So this is my favorite flight suit in the entire game. Where did I get that flight suit? I got it from the CitizenCon bundle pack. But you can find them in game. At ASD facilities and Lazarus facilities. It's a 3-piece flight suit though. Okay, so you need to get the helmet, the undersuit, and the chest piece. I don't believe there's no latency. Like I believe it's low. But like, I don't believe there's no. Yeah, the Ace pilots. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Is my hanger broke? What? Did they give me a new hanger for my Shiv?
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Captured. Lorville captured my Shiv.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been delivered to the. Please visit us again.
Hey, it's Citizen Cal content. I'm being recognized.
Hi.
Mom, I'm internet famous. All right. Come on. All right. Well, we lost our Blue Blossom skin. That's okay. I'll just pull it out from here. Hey, Space Rat, good to see you again, bud. How have you been, man? That's the first time I've seen you in the same server with me. Oh, all right, Vesper. I play the game sometimes, but I'm not just an arena commander. All right, claim mode. And we need the Shiv Blue Blossom. There we go, got it back. Now, if only they could do that for all of this subscriber gear, and then that way give us fucking looting back. That would be lovely. So we've got a weird loadout on the Shiv, guys. It's not good. We've got the C cannons, long swords, and then M cannons because I couldn't find another set of size 3 things out there in Pyro when we were making this build. Citizen Cal versus Captain Foxy Loxy. In a PvP fight, I think I could take Foxy. Just because I've seen him fly when he was testing stuff, and he didn't look like he was super advanced. But in terms of video creation, that dude is a workaholic. He puts out a video every fucking millisecond, and he never sleeps. So I'll never be a bigger content creator than him. Whatever you do, don't go to... Yeah. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. I was just saying, like, I think in a duel, I might be able to take him. I'm in no way... Can I just turn off a cooler? I don't think I can I? No, we're raising the heat there. Darn. But we need both to get money and to find components, so... We'll power that. We'll power that. We'll power that. We'll make it happen. All right. Yeah. Make it happen? That'd be awesome. Let's just do a Gillies. We'll make some money back just so we have a little bit of walking around cash. And then we'll head to Hathor.
That's right. They're going to be launching missiles at you. And you're going to be firing your countermeasures right back.
Probably gonna join the free fly event?
Stocked up.
What do you mean? Raining. Flight or fight PvP event? Gee, I didn't even hear about that. Where's it going on? Hey, it's Drunken Doodle. He was in our AC lobby today. Doesn't Cal versus Virgil? No. No, Virgil would kick my ass. Guys, remember, I'm not a top tier pilot. I'm mid. I'm a mid-level PvPer. Virgil, even A1. I mean, I actually saw A1 last night in AC and chatted just a little bit. Multiple orgs partaking with 3-man team each squad. Not sure when, just heard about it. Oh, damn. I would absolutely do it, but once again, guys, like, when it comes to PvPers, I'm mid. Yeah, Virgil's yeah, he is. I mean, he's also a he's not the best in the world. I still think that's Q-Sign. I think Q-Sign or Quezin or however the fuck you say his name, he's technically the best duelist in the world. But like, Virgil is definitely one of the top pilots.
Hostiles spotted. Give them what you got.
I think the turrets are helping me out right now. They might turn on me very soon here. We didn't hit something. We did not crash into anything. We did not crash into anything. Okay, yes. Yes. When it comes to average PvP people who play the game, I am a top 1%. When it comes to PvPers, I'm like top 50%. I'm mid. Maybe top 40, but I know it's outside of their wheelhouse, but you're in for an Argo fighter. Yeah, that would be cool. What would an Argo fighter even be? How would they do it? I think that's just my frame rate desync that happens. Look, guys, when I hit a rock, I'll own it, right? I will absolutely 100% own it when I hit a rock. It happens often. It happens almost every fucking stream. Drops boxes like the one drops bombs. But that time, I'm calling it, that was just desync or something weird. I will own it when I crash. I crash a lot.
Sure, we all want to be able to work on our hours, but overdosing on stimulants is not the answer. From a higher chance of accidents and mistakes to a decrease in performance and quality of work, First Dynamics reminds employees.
A moth versus moth fight as you were fighting over things to salvage. What? That's wild. It was legendary. That does sound. It sounds like it would take a long time. Those Argo ships are tanky. Okay, so that would be one thing. Okay, the Argo fighter would be really tanky. So in my head, I'm already imagining like Terrapin. I'm sure when Maelstrom comes out, things will be better, right? Right? Things will be things. They will be things. Yeah, First Science didn't take up Polish. The problem is you can't stay close. If his next fighter is gonna be fast too, so he can attach a Mantis, okay. Maybe fast attach a Mantis, but there's other ways you can deal with that. Okay, Argo is a industrial ship manufacturer, right? Hear me out, right? Just to be weird and funky, right? Got you, Ares. Just to be weird and funky with it. This is not a real suggestion, by the way, anyone. I'm just like throwing out an insane crackball idea, right? We take a light fighter, give it Terrapin armor, so it's really, really tanky, okay? we give it the Asgard missile turret, like the size 4 missile turret on top. Okay. It's not fast. Not fast. But then we give it 4 PDCs. Two on top, 2 on bottom, and if you look at something, all 4 can fire. But yeah, size 4 missiles, tanky, not super fast, but it has PDCs and no guns. You, Aeonix, and Bosa there. You go three-man team. I don't know. Let me see. SE General, is that where it is? Fireflight.gg. Let's see. This is the largest 3v3 dogfighting tournament is now regional and kicks off September 12th. I'm not uninterested. But obviously, here's the thing, guys. I wouldn't win this. Let's just make that clear. Once again, when it comes to the top PvPers, I'm quite mid. Alright, let's just take out our Gladius to finish the mission. No. I wanted to pull some components, so we will claim the ship again. It's not letting me. Are we that broke?
Please visit us again.
Chat, we're that broke. We are putting the hobo in murder hobo. That is sad. That is quite sad.
Vehicle selected.
Alright, we'll fly our wolf out.
Standby. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Please visit.
Fox mission time, right? You got Heim partaking? You're way better than him? If you were to have a group of 5 people either on a snare line or hunting POIs for traders, what would your ship comp be? Ooh. Well, we do that actually a lot, Space Rat. We do that quite a lot. My org does a lot of piracy. Usually what we will have is honestly a mixture of meteors and M80s for their speed. Sometimes we'll have the odd other fighter, the odd Hornet, the odd Wolf, the odd Gladius, the odd Guardian, but they don't usually keep up too well, right? Talon is still awesome to have. Yeah, on a lane snare, the speed is really important. So the Meteor is honestly the goated ship. The M80 is just solid overall and easier and more forgiving. And then you need some sort of cargo ship. So how my org will usually do it is they'll have a cargo ship that also has our boarding crew. So we'll have, you know, the Mantis and the fighters run out, snare guys up, pop the power plant, and then the cargo ship will come with the boarding crew. And then the boarding crew will come, board up, kill the guy, and then we take everything on board, right? Usually we don't get a lot of money, a lot of cargo. Although last time we did it, and I wasn't recording for this, and I really wish I was, but last time we did it was, I think, like last Saturday, and we caught this one guy in a Hermes. Once again, puts up no fight. It's really hard for non-combat ships to do anything right now when it comes to being attacked. And that's one of the reasons why we always do the boarding, is since at least then they could, you know, get some FPS and potentially feel decent, right? I think my mission ended. Yeah. But yeah, so we'll take there's a guy in the Hermes, and we found a sniper. I appreciate you. We found a Hermes, and inside it there was a 4SU box, and there was 20 pages of items. He was going from Leslie to Stanton. He was moving his home location. We're talking crafted CQ7s, or gems, armor sets, subscriber items. Literally everything in this guy's inventory was on these 20 pages of this 4SU box. And we had felt so fucking bad. Like, normally we do not feel bad pirating somebody, but we're like, oh, this person just quit the game forever. Like, you beat Sony and AC and he's the team. I beat Sony, like, not very often. Sony's good.
Welcome to the training site. Get settled, and I'll let everyone notice.
Am I overheating by default?
Contact. Ready up.
Yeah, I need better components for fucking sure. Jesus, the frames and the desync right now. Okay, let me swap you out to that. Thank you. No, Sony is generally better than me, honestly. I've beat him very, very, very rarely. Challenge in PvE. Yeah, but that's just because the game is badly designed in PvE. And as you saw, you know, I just died to the desync and the bugs, so hey. So right where his turret can't shoot me. I really hope I can damage Connie in this thing. I didn't actually check before I did this. That's unfortunate. Alright, missile time. Please track. There we go. All right, let's try again. Once again, sit right where it can't shoot me or fuck it up. still can't, but I think I can get the turret at least. Do we have to actually shoot the individual guns? Yeah. Well, that's lame. Thanks, armor. That's lame. So what also prevents self-destruct though is killing the power plant, right? If you kill the power plant, they can't self-destruct unless they had a power plant that was offline at the time that you killed it. But yeah, so I guess I forgot that they killed the wolf versus the Connie. How much money did that guy send me though? $1 million? All right, thank you. Thank you. I think it was Sniper who sent it. Thank you so much. But we can't damage the Connie, which is always feels bad. So Wolf might be still great in an arena commander, but that's all it is. That's all it is. So yeah, the alpha damage armor system is rough. Once again, guys, I'm not against armor, the concept. I'm not. And I know a lot of people are like, oh man, fighter pilot mad he can't damage a larger ship. The Connie's not a large ship. I'm gonna say this. The Connie used to be a large ship. The Connie these days is a goddamn fucking Cutlass. That's how it's flowing, that's how it's balanced basically, right? Everyone says, what should be your next ship you upgrade to after your first one? Connie's Horus. The Connie is a Cutlass. It's ran by one or maybe two people. Usually just one, right? And if it's a 1 or 2 person ship, it should be able to be damaged by 1 or 2 people's ships. That's all I'm saying. Is I really do think the light fighter should punch up to Connie, Paladin, you know, Redeemer level. Yeah, alpha damage is just a bad way of managing it. Idris best light fighter. Yeah. Best box runner, for sure. Even the best pilots with no match to stationary objects. It's true. Luke Skywalker cinematic. Yeah. Maelstrom has a lot of potential. I also think it's going to be really hard to balance. What I hope for fighter v fighter stuff is Maelstrom brings down the time to kill, where you get technical kills more often, right? Where you know you shoot at a guy and you rip his wing off, and then you then blow up his ship or full empty his health bar, but he can no longer fly, right? Which we already kind of have, but it's not the same as what we'll have in that. Why does the Gladius fly so bad in Atmo? No, the Gladius doesn't fly bad in Atmo. Just don't strafe with it. So in Atmo, when you strafe, look, you can see it right now. Because of drag and how things work, your nose moves. Right? So you can't do the constant strafe roll because it will move your nose, and then that's where it will get sticky or weird. So when you're in Atmo, you need to focus more on pitch and yaw, and still roll, still stay in pitch, but your side strafes are going to move your nose. Right now you can watch it. My other hand is off. This is just side strafe. And the Gladius operates basically the same way. Yeah. To be fair, Aries, to be fair to you, I found that out last stream. So I totally get where you're coming from. pull back out our Shiv now and go to Hathor and see if we can find Alpha Wolf or regular. Ooh, hard choice, Eagle. I typically do enjoy the regular Wolf more, but the Alpha Wolf comes with better components. And all right. So they're very close ships, right? But why I like the regular Wolf more is the regular Wolf is just a little bit faster. And in the PU, speed is life. That's why interceptors are so incredibly good. They may not win in the duel, but you can't kill them unless they let you, basically. I've been running the Super Hornet, like you said, it's not good against PvPers, but most people in the PU suck, and it's amazing like that. Okay. So Sniper, yes. Against bad pilots, the ship matters less. But you shouldn't assume you're going to be fighting a poor pilot, right? And I see a lot of Super Hornets in PU. So many in PU. And they are just fodder. They are just fodder. They die so quick. I do this rant every time, and I can keep doing it. Because let me start off like this. I want the Super Hornet to be good. Because hold on, not the Talon. What am I doing? I want the Wolf and the Alpha Wolf. Okay, so if we look, Wolf and Alpha, they're very close together. But the regular Wolf is just a little bit faster and a little bit more forward Gs. Okay, now the Alpha has a little bit more strafe Gs, which are good for evasion, but I like this higher forward G number and this higher limit. Really more just this G number, right? So a little more than I like these other strafes, but this is so minor. And when it comes to turn rate and stuff, it's a 2-degree difference between them. And both of them, if we compare them to a Gladius, are better turning than the Gladius is right now. Gladius really needs some help on his turn rate. It should be the best turning light fighter in my opinion. Yeah, you see the Gladius. I love the Gladius. That shield strength is great, but yeah, it's. I mean, honestly, this is just stock components. You can get there on this too. So, does have more body health. Does have a little bit more DPS. It's still a good ship, but man, right now the Gladius still needs a little bit of help, right? But they're close. I typically get more out of the speed because that will help me chase down guys and get away a little quicker. And it really is more this G number I like. But yeah, the Super Hornet is a long talk. I can do it again. I'm gonna need to get a drink if we're gonna do a Super Hornet talk again. But I've done this rant on stream literally every day I've streamed because everyone loves the Super Hornet and I hate the Super Hornet. But I wanted to love the Super Hornet because I love the Super Hornet Mark 1. The Mark 1 Super Hornet was fucking awesome. I can go into why it's bad, but I don't want to beat a dead horse. Give me my paint. I say this also. I love the Shiv. That is the correct answer, F7. Vesper. Yeah, F7A. All right. I got a new drink. I can soothe my throat from all my yapping I'm doing. The issue with the Super Hornet is that what you get is you get the F7A's loadout and you get an extra shield generator in exchange for more mass, more width, and less strafes. Now, the F7, we'll just do the regular C. Hornet Mark II, and we'll do the S7CM. All right, Super Hornet Mark II. Right, here we go. Okay. So blue is the regular base F7C Hornet. Okay. That has the size 2 guns, and so size 2, size 3, size 4s, whereas Super Hornet just has the size 2s and the size 4. Sorry, the size 3s and size 4s. So it has better firepower. It also has more shields because it has an extra shield generator. It has 3 shield generators. Okay. First of all, more firepower and more shields have never been enough to make a better ship. What? What do you mean? If that was true, heavy fighters would be good. Ships need to fly well. So if we look at the turn rates here, this is why most people say, oh no, the Super Hornet is fine, it's fine. It's only 2 degrees less turn rate, right? The S7C has a 52 degree turn rate, 62.4 boosted. The Super Hornet has a 50 and a 60 respectively. That number does not matter, okay? Because the Hornets are not turn fighters. The Hornets are not rate fighters. They get outrated by a Saber. They get outrated by any light fighter, anything else like that. They don't fight in the rate. So this number doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's almost the same. What matters is this. Okay? On every strafe, because of the extra mass of the Super Hornet is worse. Then, when we come into the metrics, a lot of people don't notice the Super Hornet is actually larger than the regular Hornet. And this looks small. We're going to come through here. That is about a 1/6 bigger in every dimension. That does matter. Because how we determine evasiveness of fighters, right, it is an equivalent between how fast they can side strafe versus their width. So this strafes worse and is larger. What I would argue needs to happen to the Super Hornet is it needs to have the same exact strafes as the base Hornet, because that's how the old Super Hornet was, and it was good, but it wasn't overpowered, even with a turret, even with the better guns, because it's bigger, and bigger takes more shots and it has less effective Gs. This double whammy of making it bigger and giving it worse Gs means this thing is dramatically less evasive than this one is. And how do you fight in a medium fighter versus a light? You bicord. When you're making your bicording less efficient in a ship that's already starved for Gs and needs absolutely every G it can have, this ship just cannot get away from fighters. It's going to get rotated. It's going to get pancaked every time. Or in the base F7C, you actually can keep them on your nose. Yeah, the shields work. You do get more shield gen, but it doesn't matter. Because once again, if more shields and more guns matter, you know what would be the best fighter right now? The Stinger. Look at this, guys. The Stinger has so much firepower. It's got great shields. Look at its health. Why isn't the Stinger OP? Because the Stinger fucking flies like a brick. Because it's fucking huge. Size and speed is what determines the fight. Yeah, the F7A Mark II is objectively better in every category than the S7CM. The regular F7C is better. Yes, the Super Hornet is straight up worse. The value it has, and this is the same value the Mark I had, is you get that second seat, so you can get a turret gunner for extra basically free nose authority. You can play with a friend. That's cool. But if you're gonna do that, just get a Hurricane. Because the Hurricane is smaller, tankier, and flies better. Check this out, guys. The Hurricane has better Gs in every category than the Super Hornet, while having better shields, while having better armor. Oh, but you can't use the turret if it was just the pilot and the Super Hornet and the Hurricane. Yeah. It doesn't matter. The Hurricane's badass. If you're gonna use 2 people in one ship, do a Hurricane over a Super Hornet. So yeah, this is why I hate, guys, I don't want to hate the Super Hornet, because the Super Hornet Mark 1 was good. Because it was only bigger, but it flew the same. But it didn't feel the same because size applies. Dude, the Hurricane is scary good. People always say no one wants to be a turret gunner. Honestly, the Hurricane and the Scorpius with gunners it's like the Perseus of the fighters. It is where it actually goes. I'm taking notes over here. Recommend. What do you recommend for the F7C nose guns? Yeah, sword cannons. Maybe they should instead of tune it. Yeah, that would help it, but because it already basically fights like one anyways. But yeah, so this is why I hate the Super Hornet, and what sucks is so many people buy it. If they were just getting it in game, I really wouldn't care. But people are spending real money on this fighter because they just see better shields, better guns than this guy, and they drop real money to get a Super Hornet. And they are, in my opinion, they are wasting their money because this is not a PvP ship at all. And if you're buying a combat ship, in my opinion, it should be able to PvP. Even if you can't. Even if you can't PvP, the ship should be able to. So I want this ship buffed. That's why I harp on it. And I hope eventually people will stop glazing it, stop saying, no guys, the Super Hornet is the best Hornet, buy it with real money and go do PvE. And they get on me, and so we actually get the ship buffed to where it can be good. Because all it needs is just to have the same G's as the base Hornet. It will still fly worse because of the size. Because remember, maneuverability and evasiveness is a calculation on G's versus the width of the ship. So it being bigger is the debuff. It doesn't need to be bigger and slower. So that's, yeah, the Ghost is awesome. The Ghost is my favorite one. Yeah. Now, we're about to make myself look really bad. Cal, why are you flying the Shiv right now? Let's pull out the Shiv. The Shiv is even bigger than all those guys. The Shiv is a chunky girl, right? The Shiv is a chunky girl. If we look at the charts, and let's just get rid of this one. Do you guys notice something? The Shiv is almost exactly the same. It's actually a little faster than the Super Hornet, but it's almost exactly the same as a Super Hornet. So why do I love the Shiv? Well, let's talk about it. First of all, the Shiv has 32 SUs of cargo, which we're about to go do, which I'm about to go loot Hathor. That's good. I can get components, I can run drugs, I can make money in this ship without just having to use the guns, right? I can also carry more people on it if I need to like get people out of a situation. Also, the Shiv is not physicalized in its components, which means it's actually kind of hard to component kill it. So basically, if I get shot in this cargo bay, I don't give a shit. You're not gonna kill me. If they don't hit my engines or they don't hit my nose, I'm not taking any component damage whatsoever. So I have an entire middle part of my ship that is just damage tank while flying like the Super Hornet. And yes, the Super Hornet does struggle, but the Super Hornet with a big ass cargo bay, now that's good. This is the best multi-role ship in the game for a solo pilot, in my opinion. So I like the Shiv because it has utility that the Super Hornet doesn't. Oh, unfinished bug for sure. Yeah, no, it's just because it's not gold standard. But basically, if you look at my paper doll, if this gets red, this back section gets red, I don't care at all. I could take infinite shots here and never die. It's just a bug with engineering. So it ends up being tankier than the Super Hornet, flies just as well. And I've gotten a lot of kills in this thing, man. People underestimate this thing. Yeah. It's not a critical part. Okay, it's not infinite damage because eventually when it reds out, it will pass over hull damage to everything else. But yeah, it's quite good. Now that being said, the 9 times out of 10, the shivs you do see out in verse are pretty bad pilots. If you could use an NPC turret hire, I would run a black cutler. You mean a cutty black? You mean a cutlass black? Now, the cutlass black needs help. The cutlass black right now is a ship of its time and is very dated. They nerfed what made it good, which was it used to have an insane amount of G's in the vertical. When you had VTOL, you used to be able to get like 30 plus G's of acceleration, and so you were able to get to really like dictate on the fight. But now that's been removed. They just nerfed all size 3 guns dramatically. So yeah, no, I'm not seeing the cutlass right now. It needs help. It needs buffs. The Shiv is just objectively better than the cutlass right now. The only use case for the cutlass is if you're transporting, like, say, a larger ground vehicle than you could have in the Shiv, because the Shiv is smaller. Even with an NPC turret gunner, you just don't have any authority over the fight. Really, it's CLG's design decisions that have made flight so, well, fighter focused. It's not the Light Fighter Mafia, it's not any of that. It's the fact that CIG refuses to give good fighting stats to anything that isn't a fighter because they tie it to mass. They don't give things bespoke engines. It really is a Cuddy Black Mark II. And I subjectively think it looks better. I really do think it, like, I just think it's more symmetrical in like how it, like, I don't know, it's more of a standard design, you know, a triangle shaped design than the Cutlass. And I like the Valkyrie engines more than I like the Cutlass engines. It does kind of have those chubby cheeks, but like, I really do think it's a good looking ship. Yeah, so many people care so much about the toilet. Like, guys, what the fuck? It's a funny joke. I've had people literally say that they won't buy the Shiv because of the shit bucket. And I'm like, what? We are very different people if you care about the cosmetic seat on the ship and not how fucking awesome it is to actually use. See, okay, for me, the Shiv doesn't have that vibe. I know that sounds crazy, but the Shiv to me looks like a ship that was built and can be sold, right? The Basher, I'm like, what the fuck? I feel like they went too far in the Basher. I love the raw shape of the Basher. I think it looks like a Viper from Battlestar Galactica. But all the cabling, the junk, the chicken wire, the hole in the wing, the Basher feels like a one-off thing, where the Shiv feels like okay, this is a product that is being made, mass-produced, sold, right? Sure, okay, there's exposed weld lines, right? Like, hold on, like right there. Okay, you can literally see where they cut and they rolled it on new parts. Cool. But like, that doesn't really matter as long because it still comes off as a finished, put together product that like somebody was doing intentionally, even if it was built as a chimera for other ships. I love the Basher. Don't get me wrong. The Basher is probably one of my favorite fighters right now for aesthetics, just because of the raw shape of it. But the details are what get it for me. I really like the shape of it, like I said. All right, gentlemen, we will be doing our standard, air patrol rule set. We're attacking combat ships. We're not attacking, cargos, ships, starter ships, things like that, unless they are looting my hangars, because I am here for components. I am not here to play nice. So if they're taking components, we are shooting them. Yeah, Star Citizen used to have a better flight model than Elite, but it doesn't have anymore. I'm seeing noise just popped. We have a fight going on here. Hold on. Somebody popped noise down over the planet right there. That's a meteor. I got you, Gob, in a meteor. Fighting, it looks like he's fighting the AI. Well, meteor is a valid target. No, that's a mantis. And he's got me locked in this. He's got me locked in. Why does he have his... Okay. Well, I can absolutely slot a mantis here. There's a meteor. Multiple ships coming in here. Multiple mantises. Yeah, that's a problem for me. Yeah, I almost got him, but they had two mantises and a meteor all together, and I saw them fucking with the AI and didn't see their other guys first. So, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, the Basher is like a one-off, absolutely. Well, we tried. We didn't respond or do anything else like that, so... We also are over stream time by a whole ass hour, but I wanted to get some components. If you are in an interceptor, and they have a meteor, sorry, they have a mantis on the field, it really does limit your options in the game because speed is everything, right? We gave him some red cheeks there, but like I said, this is a multi-role ship. It's not a... Clear that CS because of the bug. Yeah, we'll see. We're okay. I do think that's gonna be it for me for today for Star Citizen. I'm not rage quitting or anything. It's just we'll have to fly back there again and go to the other site to try and get components. And I probably can't take on two meteors and a mantis solo just because they lock out your speed, and together that's quite a lot of DPS. So no hate to them, they're doing their thing. That's totally okay. Hathor's a PvP site. I just, like I said, we're an hour over on stream anyways, so I'm gonna probably bounce on out of here and then work on getting components another time. Sniper, thank you for the money you gave me. I really appreciate that. We were putting the hobo in the murder hobo right there. But anyways, guys, I like the shape of the Basher. I don't like the detailings on the Basher. Like the hole in the wing, the chicken wire, the harpoon. But the raw shape I think is perfect. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Really appreciate that. Your boy's 31. I turned 31 yesterday, so that was my birthday. And I will catch you guys all next time. Peace.